Hey guys, welcome back to the Struggleville YouTube channel. We're out doing a little shopping, so I thought I'd make a video because it's starting out really good. Right now we're at Home Depot. I didn't know if this deal was going to work or not, but Home Depot matches coupons and promotions for other stores, and that includes the 11% rebate if you have a Menards near you, and Menards says they're 11% on everything. You can get 11% rebate also at Home Depot. Now, this week, Menards has their 15% off bag sale, and anything that fits in the bag is 15% off. They typically only do this once a year. But I went to Home Depot because there was something I wanted, and I asked the cashier, I brought the bag, and I showed her the bag. I said, do you guys take 15% off of this too? And she said, as long as you bring the bag in, yes. So what did I get? Bam! The DeWalt corded/cordless air inflator with a 1.5 amp hour battery. And you saw this, I posted on my website, struggleville.net, this deal a couple of days ago. The funny thing is, it said you couldn't get it shipped to home, and it was only available in store, and it said this store only had 2 available, and then I get here and there's a whole damn display of them. To my ass, just trying to get people to get in there before they're sold. So I can show you the receipt here. We got the inflator at $79, 15% off, took off $11.85, brought it down to $67.15, and then check it out, because I do, man, my fingernails are dirty, because I do my InstaGC and Swagbucks and Pride's Rebel. I had $25 gift cards, so you see 25, 25, and then I had a little bit left over on this one, so I got like $2.40, $2.31 left. So, off to a great start. I didn't pay anything out of pocket for it, and I got myself a little inflator, and all my tires are low. I already got, it's creepy as hell. GM emails me to tell me that my tires are low. They emailed me. Look, I don't have anything on my dash that says the tires are low, but I get an email stating that they're low. It's just creepy. Quit following me around and checking in on my car. And they even have the thing on their app where they can give you like a driving score on how many times you brake too hard or accelerate too aggressively. Like, oh my God. I gotta get back to an old car. This new technology stuff is creepy. Okay, so we got to go to Sears, because the Sears here is going out of business, so we want to see what the deals are there. They're not doing any of the corporate promotions anymore, and I don't think you can use your points at the store, but they have all their, you know, discounts because they're going out of business. And then I got to go to Menards because I bought a couch like on Friday or Saturday, and it was $450, and they marked it off to like $300 on Sunday. It was like the next day, it's $150 cheaper. I bought it during the 11%. I didn't mail off the 11% rebate yet, so I'm going to see if they can price adjust it or something. I don't know. That'd be some shit if they don't. That's a lot of money for a 24-hour missed period. On smaller stuff, it's easy enough just to return and buy a new one, but it's a goddamn couch. So, we'll see what happens. Check out, we got a camo van. I've never seen a camo van. It's even got dealer plates on it. God damn. By the way, we made it to Sears. Alright, so we're in Sears, and it's 10% off tools and then 25% off the mechanic sets, but there's no deals to be had because everything's at the full retail price. So for example, we got these 6-piece extreme grip screwdrivers. There's no price here, but I had to ask them. With the 10% off, they're $35.99, but on the website you can get them for $17.99, plus you get $5 worth of bonus points. So you're really getting them for like $13, so it's ridiculous. There's no good deals. The shoes are 40% off, and I wanted to get a new pair of boots. I was going to get some steel toe Caterpillar boots. They're $115, and then 40% off, which is like, what, $70 still or something? Let's see, that's only, anyway, but Amazon has the exact same ones for $90, so it's not enough of a price difference to even worry about it. You just have to wait until they're like 60% off. Look how bare it is. Who's buying this stuff? They're all getting ripped off. They're probably doing more business now at higher prices than before they announced they were closing. Let's go to Menards. Alright, Menards was actually fairly successful. I'm on my way home now. You guys didn't get to see inside the store. But, so last week when I bought my couch, I paid $4.49 for it. And then it went on sale for $3.99 and also had a $50 mail-in rebate. So it was technically $100 cheaper. And since I had just bought it last week, I went into the customer service desk and asked them if they would do a price adjustment or a return and repurchase for me. And they agreed to do that, which I expected they should, but I've had a problem with them refusing to do it before. And my problem before was I told the manager, I said, well, I'll just bring everything in, return it, and then repurchase it all. And of course he was calling my bluff. He's like, fine, go ahead. But my problem was it was stuff that I bought to sell on Amazon, so I had already shipped it all to Amazon, so I didn't physically have the stuff to be able to return it. Anyway, I got a $50 merchandise credit, and I got the $50 rebate on the new receipt, and they're doing 11% next week, so I'm going to send it in for the price adjustment, which should be like another $40 back, or like $38, something like that. So I'm going to end up saving possibly like $130 on this purchase now, which is awesome, amazing. And the whole thing was only made with rebate money to begin with. So really happy about that. Glad we're going to have 11%. And man, I was ready for a fight too. The girl didn't give me any trouble at all whatsoever, but I was prepared for it. I swung in, I didn't show you guys, but I swung into Salvation Army because it's right next door to Sears, and they pissed me off. They were such a pain in my ass. So as soon as you walk in the door, they have their like display cases, and it's kind of like a little corral thing that they build. And inside there was a Ryobi bandsaw, and there was a whole tub full of hand tools like wrenches and sockets. I think I saw some ratchets. I don't know. There was just a whole bunch of tools in a tub. They're all individually priced. Of course, you can't see any of the prices, and I couldn't see the price on the bandsaw. So I'm standing there waiting, and they only have one cashier open, and that cashier is supposed to be the person that helps you at the desk, or, you know, whatever, the cases. There's another employee, and he was just wandering around, not doing a goddamn thing, and I sat there for probably, I don't know, 15 minutes, just sitting there, and she had a long-ass line, because on Fridays and Saturdays, there's a color of the week that's 75% off, and there's people with just, like, heaping mounded carts full of clothes. They take forever. So I was like, all right, I'll just go around and see what else they have in the store, and I'll come back, you know, hopefully it's whittled down a little bit. So I was walking around, I found a couple of things that I wanted, and I make my way back up to the front. She's still checking out the same person as when I left, and the line's longer. I'm like, oh God, this is awful. I just want to know the price of the bandsaw. I'll even give up the stupid tools full of, or the tub full of tools if I have to. So then another cashier comes up, who I think is the manager. She used to work at a different store, a different Salvation Army store, because I remember seeing her. And she checks out a few people, so she catches up on the line, and then she's 10 feet away from me. 10 feet! And she's looking directly at me as she is talking to the cashier, and she tells her something, although I can't hear what she's saying. And then she turns around to walk away, and I had, hey! I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't say all that. All I said was hey, but that's what the hey meant. And she didn't turn around, she don't slow down, nothing. Just walks away and is gone. And the cashier turns towards me, and she said, well, I apologize. And I said, you don't gotta apologize for nothing. You're the only one who works in this place. Why is she just walking away when obviously someone standing at the desk needs something? And she said, oh, I apologize. I'm like, fuck. Worthless employees. This is why you don't need $15 an hour minimum wage. Stick it up your ass. You don't deserve it. And I know she's a manager. She's probably making a hell of a lot more than $15 an hour, but she sure as shit don't deserve it. Obviously, piss poor at her job. Awful. Alright guys, that's it. It turned into a rant at the end. It wasn't supposed to, but they pissed me off. Poor service. Very poor service. For someone who worked at a hotel for a decade, I know what poor service looks like. I participated in poor service for a very long time. I was actually good at my job when I first started. No, that's a lie. When I first started, I was shit because I didn't know what I was doing. And then, about maybe 2 years into it, I saw about every situation that could come up, and I was really good at it because I knew the building really well. I know what things broke and which things didn't. I knew how to fix just about any of the typical things that could break. I knew how to deal with different problems. I could answer just about every question. And then, for like the last 5 years I was there, I just didn't give a shit. I am underpaid for someone who does all the work. And when I say all the work, the manager went out of the country for over a month on a vacation, and I was the only one running the place, but I was making the exact same as the dumb shit who slept during third shift. So, literally running the place. And so yeah, the last couple of years it became a shit show because I didn't care. And I definitely should have been fired way before I quit. Anyways, wow. None of that had to be in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll see you next time.